So if you clicked on this video, you've probably heard of all of the gurus or internet mentors that claim to be millionaires through online business. A lot of them sell courses online for hundreds of dollars, and they make a very decent living doing so. But imagine if you were able to get a personalized video message from one of your favorite gurus showing you how you can potentially change the trajectory of your online business. Well, now you can with this app known as Cameo. Cameo is pretty much an app where you pay someone a certain amount of money to answer any question you may have. And in this video, I'm going to be finding all of the gurus on Cameo and paying them for business advice. The advice might be really good or it might suck. There's really no way of knowing, but with that being said, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so the first person we are going to be paying for business advice is the homie Matt King. If you guys don't know who that is, he is a member of the super famous YouTuber David Dobrik's Vlog Squad, and he also has about 1 million followers on Instagram. He has a profile on Cameo where he charges you $40 for him to send you a personalized video message, and I think I'm going to do that and ask him for some advice on how to grow on Instagram. Alright guys, so I'm here on Cameo and I just selected to ask a question since we're going to ask him how to grow on Instagram, and then I'm going to add some instructions by just introducing myself and then writing my question down. This seems pretty straightforward and it's an easy way to spend $41. Alright guys, so I just finished writing my question and it goes a little something like this. Hello Matt King, I just wanted to say your content online is amazing. I myself have a YouTube channel with 30,000 subscribers. I'm trying to grow on Instagram and see you have over 1 million followers. How are you able to do that? So it's a pretty straightforward question. Hopefully he gets back to me soon and I'm gonna submit my Cameo. Now that we have sent the homie Matt King a message on Cameo, it is time to move on and ask some other celebrities for business advice. The second guru we are going to be asking for business advice on Cameo is a person I've been very skeptical of for years. He has made quite the appearance on both YouTube and Instagram with over 4 million followers across both platforms. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce to you Grant Cardone. Now guys, the reason I am very skeptical of this guy is he's known for giving out general BS advice that basically means nothing but sounds smart. If you guys don't know what I mean by that, here is a clip of him talking.
It's around this 10x philosophy and like, how do you know that that's just not unachievable?
It is. It's not achievable. It's not achievable. You got $4 or $5 million sitting in an account today. What if you had 50 million? It's not achievable.
Although I have some serious doubts about this guy, I'm going to go ahead and pay him a steep $300 for business advice in hopes of getting some serious value in return. Since this dude is known for being a real estate millionaire, I'm going to ask him some questions on how to get started building a real estate portfolio. Alright guys, I'm on Grant Cardone's Cameo right now, and I'm gonna be honest, it really does hurt paying him this much money for business advice. So please be sure to drop a like on this video because I want the algorithm to pick it up for me spending this much money. So I'm going to select ask a question like I did last time, and then I'm gonna send him a little note explaining my situation and then asking him for some advice on real estate investing. I just finished writing Grant Cardone my question, and it looks a little something like this. Hey, I am 17 years old and make about $3,000 to $4,000 a month from my online businesses such as my YouTube channel. When I'm 18, I want to get into real estate. Do you have any advice? You talk about buying huge units. How did you do that starting out? So I'm gonna go ahead and save it and submit it. Hopefully he gives me a little bit of advice and insight as to how I can get started in real estate without a huge budget. Alright, so the third guru that I'm going to be asking for business advice is this dude by the name of Joey Burlum. I didn't know who this guy was until I started doing research for this video, but apparently he's super popular on TikTok and has like 2 million followers for doing stupid stuff like this. Sorry guys, I can't play this entire TikTok without at least questioning why this dude doesn't have a shirt on. Like he's not even strong. So if this guy is able to rack up 2 million on TikTok by lip-syncing songs he didn't even make, he must know something that I don't. So I'm going to go ahead and pay him $25 on Cameo to learn his ways. The fourth individual on Cameo I'm going to be sending a message to is someone who seems to be a pretty big deal in the business world by the name of Dylan Kevo. This guy apparently is the owner of Daily Magazine, which is a pretty big deal because according to Google, he has a net worth between $1 and $5 million. So hopefully he can give us some pretty good knowledge. I am on Dylan Kevo's Cameo right now, and I can already guess he's probably going to give the best advice out of any other person I've messaged in this video. He seems to be a pretty knowledgeable businessman, and on top of that, he's not a mainstream guru like Tai Lopez or Grant Cardone, so he might actually take some time and give me an insightful response. So with that all being said, I'm gonna book Dylan Kevo for 55 bones. I'm gonna ask him a question, and hopefully he gives me some decent advice. Alright guys, so now that I've sent my application to 4 different internet gurus asking them for business advice, it is time to wait a couple of days for them all to respond and then react to the advice they give. It has officially been 1 week since we sent out the request to 4 different internet gurus, and now it is time to see how they responded. The first Cameo we received back is from the homie Matt King. He sent us back a 20-second Cameo, and our question to him was how to grow a following on Instagram. Let's see how he answered.
Hey William, your question is how was I able to grow my social media presence on Instagram? I think a big thing was telling my audience on Vine to follow me there, collaborating with other creators, and then third, you know what, I think it was just the other two. I hope that makes sense, but yeah, thank you for your question.
Wow guys, I guess I should have asked him for advice on how to grow on Vine when it was still around, because apparently all of his followers came from that, and also from being friends with super famous people like David Dobrik. All in all, that Cameo was definitely not worth $41, since all of the advice that Matt King gave me about how to grow on Instagram is advice I couldn't replicate myself. I literally paid him $2 per second of him talking to give me advice that wasn't even helpful. The next Cameo request we sent out was to the widely loved and widely hated internet guru Uncle G. Just to refresh your memory, we paid him a fat 300 bones for business advice, and we asked him how to build a real estate portfolio. He ended up sending us back a 30-second long Cameo, and it looks a little something like this.
Dude, you a killer for any age, financial wolf. You make about 3 to 4K a month from your online, banging out your YouTube, hitting on 18. Look, do I have advice for you? Keep doing what you're doing, bro, and think 10x bigger. Go 10x bigger now. If you're thinking 3 or 4, think 30 to 40. How would you do that? How would you change what you're doing, okay? And then go to get them multi-families. They'll never let you down. Be great, my brother. Be great.
Honestly, I didn't expect much more from Grant Cardone than that. He basically just told me to keep doing what I'm doing and also think 10x bigger. As generic and basic as that sounds, it kind of makes sense. Whenever I try to reach a new goal in business, I grab a pen along with a notebook and start mapping out how I plan to achieve that goal. I didn't really need to pay Uncle G $300 for that business advice because that same information is all over his YouTube and Instagram. I am, however, happy that he at least tried to give me some solid advice because people like Matt King gave me advice that I couldn't at all apply to my own life. So far, I would put Grant Cardone's Cameo above Matt King's. The third internet guru we sent out a Cameo request to was to that TikTok kid, Joey Burlum. And guys, guess what? He ghosted me. I guess he just doesn't want to teach us how to be cool like him and how to make cool TikToks. All I wanted in life is to be as cool and talented as Joey Burlum. And now since he ghosted us, my dream is dead. Just kidding, guys. I am obviously not mad at all. The only thing that sucks is that the Cameo app doesn't refund your money. So I currently have $26 stuck in my account that can only be used to pay more people for video messages on Cameo. The fourth and final internet guru we asked for business advice on Cameo is an individual by the name of Dylan Kevo. I asked him for advice on how to continue scaling my businesses, and this is what he had to say.
What is going on, Big Will? It's Dylan Kevo here from Kevo Daily. Congratulations, you're 17 years old. You're running a successful business already. I can't imagine if I would have started at 17. You are so much ahead of the curve than anybody else in your bracket. Always remember to fail hard, but fail forward most importantly. You have time, but do not let time slip away from you. A lot of people say, oh, you're under 25 years old, you have all the time in the world. That is true to a certain extent. Use this valuable time right now in your early or your later teen years to really just maximize that time that you have and to really capitalize on it. Most people don't start successful businesses at your age. It just doesn't happen. However, with the right resources, with the right mentors, you can get to any destination you're looking to achieve. It doesn't matter what age you are. Don't let your age be the crux of your success. What I mean by that is just because you're young, it doesn't mean that you can't make big moves. You can't make big, relationships and connections to get to where you want to go. Keep on moving, dude. You are absolutely going to crush it. I'm looking forward to see your success. Let's stay in touch. Have a wonderful day. Take care, brother.
Dylan Kevo probably did the best job out of anyone else I paid for advice on Cameo because he gave some really solid advice, not only for me, but for all of you teenagers watching this video. On that note, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please be sure to give it a like, and also if you want to see more videos like this where I spend a certain amount of money on something to see if it's worth it, check out this playlist right here called $100 Challenge. With that all being said, thank you guys so much if you made it to the end, and peace out.